welcome to the Jesu Otaku anime review.
Time passes slowly in the mountain village of Hinamizawa. It is June of 1983, and unbeknownst to its gentle citizens, it has been for a very long time. High school student Keiichi Maibara has just moved to the quiet town, where his new school is so small that all the grades are taught by the same teacher, and he ends up tutoring upperclassmen Mion and Rena, while the younger squirts Rika and Satoko pester him with their middle school antics. However, as the happy summer days tick down to the annual cotton drifting festival, Keiichi discovers that it's a holiday steeped in blood rituals ruled by the shrine god Oyashiro. Every year on that fateful night, one person dies horribly and another person goes missing, and this year is no exception. But becoming too intimate with the details of Oyashiro's curse puts Keiichi's life in danger with his own friends, who have been harboring secrets of their own.
So Keiichi doesn't believe in Oyashiro.
No, how could I? That curse is ridiculous!
Trust me, he's quite real. Oyashiro visited me personally. In fact, that's the very reason I transferred back to Hinamizawa. I'm the only one who can help you, Keiichi. And there's no way I'm gonna let you transfer. So, are we clear?
What?
You're gonna have to trust me. Do that and I can save you. Trust is important.
The festival murders are only the beginning of a violent conspiracy wrapped in politics, viruses, serial killings, and spiritual phenomena. No one can be trusted. The victim often becomes the murderer, and just when the truth seems to be peeking through the mayhem, the slaughter spins out of control and recycles its captives back to the beginning of June again. When the evidence changes, the psychosis shifts, but the terrible fate of all remains the same. It may be up to Keiichi to break Oyashiro's curse. That is, if he can even trust himself. On the technical side of things, the animation for Higurashi is, well, it's passable. Despite the rough models and reliance on a very shaky camera to hide the low frame rate of the action scenes, I have to give this series a great big happy machete to the face for getting away with it so wickedly. The series uses distorted angles and sharp editing to make even static images freeze you in your seat and make several massacres appear more fluid than they really are. Higurashi also gets by on trickery with the music. Apart from the striking opener, well, there isn't very much of it. Now and again a dark piano or some such will sneak in, but the noises that will have that kind of profound effect on the viewer are just that, noises. Ambient clashes, ringing bells, the cracking of bone, but above all, it's the constant drone of the cicadas that works the mood from mellow to madness so well.
You won't do that, will you, Keiichi?
I won't do what?
Transfer out.
For the voice work, my impressions of the dub started off about as violently as the show itself. To be honest, I hated it. I mean,
Good morning!
Yo, you're the one who's always late, not us.
Long time no see there, Keiichi. How many years has it been now?
Alright, okay, stop. Yes, okay, we get it. See, I don't have to add anything to that, do I? But like most efforts, it got much better over time. Is it comparable to the Japanese, though? Not by a long shot. Yeah, for whatever reason, Genion ended up almost exclusively casting unknowns for Higurashi. While you'd think fresh voices would be a good thing, I can't say that the new talents in Higurashi stand out, with perhaps the exception of Shion.
Just in time!
The characters do all play their scenes believably, but they sound artificial and metered, as if they were trying to imitate their Japanese forerunners instead of just playing a teenage character from their own imaginations. If you prefer dubs, there really is nothing wrong with this one, nothing at all. But nothing stands out about it either. It feels so much like a dead-on imitation of the Japanese that, well, you might as well just stick to the original, right? Alright, to get to the point, you know, if there's two things that jab a hole in my otaku souffle, it's moe and horror. My issues with moe run deep, and I tend to find shock jock horror both stupid and tacky. As such, I think Higurashi is a great idea. You know, I think there's no better way to subvert the lackadaisical innocence of the moe fantasy world than to take its little doe-eyed hamsters and turn them into demon-possessed squirrel rats and then transform them right back again. I mean, look at this.
Have you eaten yet?
No?
Perfect. Because I made a few dishes for you. If you let me in, I'd be happy to warm them up again. It's no problem.
That's really nice, but it looks like the meal my mom cooked is almost ready.
Really?
Well, actually, she didn't really make it for me.
You're mean.
Uh-huh.
What have I done to make you lie to me? To me?
It's the truth.
No, it's not! The only thing you planned on eating tonight was a cup of noodles, right? Ginger and grilled pork flavor, which you bought today at 7th Market.
How did you...
So if you would just let me in, Keiichi.
Just go home.
Keiichi.
Go home. Go home! Yeah!
Innocent moments that would normally be snooze fests in moe slice of life immediately appear suspicious and become the perfect venues to reveal clues to the mystery and odd small talk, which makes for the best scary surprises. As much as Higurashi is famous for its gory scenes, I'm happy to say that it's not the gorefest it appears to be. The reason its incredibly nasty massacre moments work is that they remain moments, which keeps them fresh and keeps the focus of the story where all good horror should be, on the mysterious things that can't be seen or understood. Still scare the ever-loving stuffing out of it, though. Of course, the climaxes of each new time loop are incredibly nasty, though. Watching this show in the wee witching hours may ruin your underwear. Like the video game, the series is split into question arcs and answer arcs. A time loop will play from the perspective of the victim, and later play again in a different form that explains why they were victimized. Question and answer. So that means you get one question story and then one answer, right? Wrong. You get all of the question stories first, and then all the answers, although maybe in different forms than you expect. That's why the whole wet yourself thing is so potent. You're given all the ammunition to assume anything, but you know nothing, which means a lot of your assumptions will get trounced in one sentence that becomes much scarier than the 10 murders to follow it. The only problem with this is that the series isn't always in top form, and when it's not, it's in nowhere land. Counting the necessary Season 2, which contains nearly all the answer arcs, it would be 52 episodes long, and it really feels like it should be 26. It never delves into filler exactly, but it just wastes a lot of time with uninteresting side characters and stories that just fall flat and then remain flat for 5 episodes. And while the main cast is a lot more fun, they also suffer from being contrived and contradictory. Yeah, part of this can be blamed on the mysterious madness disease, but more than that, the characters act according to fate rather than any defining characteristics of their own, except for the ones that are as shallow as, well, he's the hero, she's the ditz, she's the bad girl. Anyone's actions could probably be exchanged for the others, but this isn't surprising because as engrossing as the series is, its developments are over the top and its answers, while making sense ultimately, are equally ridiculous. It's these flaws that absolutely kill the series' mark of quality and make it feel more like an awkward fanfic sometimes. But for as juvenile as it is in the end, it succeeds where it matters. It is one of the most enthrallingly scary anime out there that can be watched with your brain on full flux or left by the doorstep. Pick your poison. Stop! Higurashi When They Cry was available from Geneon and has been rescued and redistributed by Funimation. The second season needed to complete the series, Higurashi Kai, has not been released stateside, and neither have the OVA side stories Higurashi Rei and Nekogoroshi Hen. The manga adaptation of the story written by the game's developers and illustrated by many artists is available from Yen Press. Other media like light novels and some live-action films that I hear are ghastly are also not yet available stateside. All in all, Higurashi When They Cry is a prime example of horror done right, even if that comes at the expense of much plausibility in its concept or characters. If you want brilliantly executed scares, you can't do much better, but that sacrificed depth really does hurt the show when it decides to slow down more than its simple cast could carry it. So, I give this agorable mystery 3 freaky mood swings.
What the heck is that hatchet for? What's it for?
Oh, by the way, Keiichi.
What now?
I was wondering, what'd you have for lunch?
There'll be peace in this village once again.
Peace? In this village? In a few years, someone is going to kill me.
It's already been decided.